Child presents the Chicken Sisters. Miss Broiler, Miss Fryer, Miss Roaster, Miss Capronette, Miss Stewer, and Old Madam Hen. But we're spotlighting Miss Roaster of the Year, measuring in at 14, 15, 14. We're roasting Miss Chicken today on the French Chef.
Julia Child was the iconic chef who helped write the menu for modern cooking in America. So right now, some of Julia's own favorite recipes are being recreated by the View food stylist and author of Notes on Cooking, Laura Braun Costello.
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. Sitting here, I'm sorry, Lauren. So, you know, we've been talking about Julia Child's this whole show.
Yes.
As a chef, what made Julia Child so special?
Julia Child was so special because she was, first of all, completely authentic. She had very high standards and was very joyful in what she did. That's, I think, the most special thing about Julia Child, certainly for me. And it's something I really appreciate as a cook and write about. But the other thing that made her really, really special was that she was a complete classicist. She really, absolutely, as we saw in all those wonderful clips, and you know, you were just talking about, she really cared about the classical details. She wasn't afraid to fail. Which is huge in being a cook. Do not be afraid of failure.
Well, she doesn't come across as an insecure person.
Exactly.
In the film.
And her competence is what bred her confidence, which was wonderful. And finally, she was not afraid of fat, which is perfect for her pre-Nouvelle Cuisine era.
She actually was very scornful of the new cuisine, which eliminates butter. She hated that.
Her famous quote, of course, was, if you're afraid of butter, use a little cream.
Okay, well, you know, what's...
Why not, right?
Now, what stuck out most about her cooking?
About her cooking? Well, definitely that is a great talking point, is fat. And we can actually start with this roast chicken and then get back to that boeuf bourguignon, which Nora Ephron, I know, said we wish we had here today, which we do. So we're very happy to have that, the beef stew. But this chicken, and you guys actually saw a clip of it earlier, she was massaging the chicken with butter, which is a divine way to roast it. Look at the color on this bird.
We learned she was a very sexual person, so we even extended to the chicken.
Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of sensual nature to cooks, right? Absolutely.
And these are some of Julia Child's recipes,
right here,
because she's got thousands of them.
Absolutely.
Well, what was the secret of the chicken?
The secret of the chicken is massaging it with butter, roasting it at a high temperature, and then lowering it.
500 degrees? I do it at 500.
500 is a nice way.
Yeah.
She did it at 450, but you know, it's all about just sort of the range between the two temperatures you do.
Very tender.
So isn't that wonderful?
And it should be an organic chicken, right?
Well, yes, we use. I only use the best. You can't tell.
I can't tell.
You can't tell that it's a good chicken, right? Okay. Now the boeuf bourguignon. This is a wonderful way to serve it with egg noodles. Some people serve it with potatoes, but these are buttered egg noodles. And again, classical Burgundy wine, beef, beautiful pearl onions, carrots. Beautiful mushrooms, and it's just delicious. It's a classic beef stew dish.
And remember, you wipe the meat first. Remember that?
Dry it first.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's something I write about too. It's so important that you want to absolutely dry the meat and then cook it off, so we don't have it give us a facial, a steam bath. The next thing, of course, and another, it's eggs. You know, and that relates a lot to chicken in a weird way, because eggs and chicken are the egg. But besides that, it's an important test of a cook, is whether they can roast a chicken or make an omelet or a scrambled egg, and it's still true today. If I have a cookbook for me who cannot roast a chicken beautifully or make an egg, what can you do if you can't do that?
Them for.
That's right. So you're going to throw all these crazy ingredients. So quiche was a classic.
No, I've made a lot of her quiches, because I used to use. My favorite is the scallion with Gruyere cheese. It's in the recipe book.
This is very similar. This is leek, which is similar with bacon and Gruyere.
But you can buy this crust. You know, Oronot Farms or something has them. They're fabulous. You don't have to make the crust.
It's very easy to make.
We're busy.
It's very easy to make. You can even make it in a food processor. It takes about 2 minutes.
You have to roll it. We don't need it. Buy the thing in the supermarket.
Now she will.
Seriously.
I don't know if Julia would like you saying that. She made her.
She wouldn't care. It's about the filling.
Well, you know what? If that's all you had time to do, and that's what you felt comfortable doing, and you had joy and your own high standards and putting it together, I know that she would approve, because that was what she was all about.
Okay, this looks boring. What is this?
This is not boring. I don't think this looks boring, personally. I think this is stunning. It's a beautiful...
Well, it's beautiful if you're going to wear it, but how about eating it?
Taste it.
It's asparagus.
All right, so fat. Okay, well, this is
Where's the butter? Where's your oil?
It doesn't have any butter on there.
I'm going to tell you about it. This doesn't have any butter on there. This is a steamed asparagus, but the thing, of course, we can see is that they're peeled. And Julia Child really believed in, she would say, you know, she would be happily spending 2 hours hours to slave over something that would be enjoyed in 2 minutes. You know, she cared that much about
that was
her craft.
her job.
Those carrots.
Yes, but
as a housewife or a woman who's cooking for a family, nobody's going to peel the asparagus.
Well, you might. I mean, that's a classical. This is a classical French preparation, and you know, we're honoring her recipes. That's the way she cooked.
Right. Where the carrots come from that I just was eating?
You just ate the carrots. The carrots are glazed, which is a really wonderful preparation. They're glazed carrots. They're made with butter, a little sugar, you know, a little chicken stock, and it gives a very nice flavor. These were cooked for 35 minutes. Today we would cook a vegetable for 5-10 minutes. Crisp tender is that post-Nouvelle cuisine way of cooking. Julia Child was all about the classical, old school, traditional French way where we really cook a vegetable through, and they're delicious.
Desserts?
Tarte tatin. What I love, you know, the reason why we picked these specific recipes, I thought tarte tatin was a great example of Julia Child, because this recipe was made in a mistake. It was an accident. It was a happy accident. There were the Tatin sisters in the 19th century were cooking a tart.
The Tatin sisters?
Tatin, T-A-T-I-N, the Tatin sisters. The Tatin sisters. They were cooking a tart in France, and they were burning the sugar and the butter, so they had to put the pastry on top of the pan and bake it that way, and then they unmolded it.
Oh. What's this one?
Chocolate mousse, Julia Child classic. Everyone I talk to says it doesn't fail. You know why it doesn't fail? Back to where we started. Butter. Chocolate and butter. Doesn't fail.
Just FYI, Julia's kitchen, the actual kitchen is in the Smithsonian.
Yes.
Oh, really?
A religion. People have a temple for the religion. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Thank you. You know what? We'll be right back.
To doing a television show when someone cooks. This is a killer.
The asparagus is really good.
Would you shave it?
Oh, what are you eating? Asparagus?
I'm eating a shaved asparagus.
Shaved asparagus in honor of her bikini
Eat a lot and have a wonderful day and take a little time to enjoy the view.
Don't forget.
Happy weekend.
Sunday, the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 11-night primetime event starts Sunday at 8, 7 Central on ABC.